Alright guys, so we are back. We're done with this engine. So the only thing I got left to do is I got those little mufflers I'm gonna weld onto here. But it's all set up. We're gonna start it up tomorrow. Right now I'm gonna move it over closer to the door so we're not just smothering ourselves with fumes. Alright, so that should work. I got my battery propped up over here. Got the fan set up here. I got some gauges, just some kind of generic gauges hooked up here so I can monitor stuff. Got a wrench here I got to move. Now, like I say, I have zero knowledge of this carburetor, but it really doesn't matter. We need this thing to idle right around 2,000, maybe a little above, maybe 2,200 RPMs for about 20-25 minutes. And that'll break the cam in and everything. So I'm just going to kind of finish up some little stuff around here, and tomorrow we'll get into firing this thing up. Like I said, I got to weld up those mufflers, and I know there's a bunch of stuff that I didn't show you guys on this, but it was pretty boring stuff. So. Hey guys, I want to take a quick moment and I want to talk about the Aeromoto Smart Pump. Now, Aeromoto sent this out to me to give it a try, talk to you guys a little bit about it, and I got to tell you, I'm really impressed with this. So inside the bag or the box, you're going to receive, you got your charging cord, you got your inflators, and you have a little handy travel pouch. Take it with you. It's small enough that you can fit this in your glove compartment, your console, whatever you want. Right up here, it's got a place to hold the hose. You just pull that out, twist her into place. So you're going to hold the button in the middle for 3 seconds. You're going to see it pop up. It's going to turn itself on. Press up on it for just a second, and you're going to have yourself a nice USB flashlight. Turn that off real quick. Then all you got to do is you go through here and you set your tire pressure to where you want it to be. So I've got a preset in here for cars at Alright, so I got some weird timing issues going on here. I'm also getting really hot. So I don't like. Hey, things that happen. Let's pause it. So honestly, I don't know what's going on. I mean, surely that thermostat's not bad, brand new, right? That never happens. I think I'm gonna let it cool down and I'm gonna pull that out. At least that way I'm not worried about it. Look how hot it is. It's dropped down some, but it's at 200 right now. So I don't want to overheat this engine, obviously. She's brand new. So I'm just going to pull that thermostat out. Alright. Just dropped my GoPro and then I had to repair the file, so there's a good chance that you guys have no idea what I'm doing, but that's alright. If the file doesn't come out, I'll explain it later. Okay, so we're staring down at that lifter. It's fine, but this here is the one that's more in question because this is the one that the push rod's been on. And you guys should be able to see that. Looks good. Check this one. Let's compare the two. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Alright, let's go down the cylinder hole, just to be on the safe side. I need one of those ones that the tip moves for you. But doesn't look like we cause any problems. Come out here. I'm trying to work it, guys, I promise you. I'm what I can see, I'm not seeing anything, so we're gonna call her good. Let me get this slap back together and we'll go through it all again. You want to get that bottom of that cam low. Just remember the ICE intake closes, exhaust opens. ICEO, something like that. You get what I'm saying. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to double check all these. See what's loose, see what's not, see where we're at. I don't want this to happen again. Alright, so I think I get this all straightened out. I'm going to go ahead and get the valve covers back on here, and then I'm going to clean the engine. I got to let this battery charge yet again. I keep running it down. This battery is like 6 years old, something like that. I'm going to clean this up, let the battery charge. We got stuff to do here. It's getting late. I don't want to start it and wake up everybody, so we'll get back to it tomorrow. Alright guys, so we're going to try this again. I need to hook my fan up. I've got it kind of hot wired to run. Alright, let's try it. Obviously we're a little out of time. Let me fix this. Let's try this again. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this episode. It's the last episode on the 289 build anyway. She's running great, sounds great, love it. I got it broke in, camera was off, I was tired of fiddling with it, kept getting hot because I was having trouble with timing. So I just did what I could and didn't worry about the camera. Now once it got broke in, let it cool back down, started it up, and it did not get hot again once I got the timing set. I got the timing right about 10 degrees, 8 to 10 degrees, with 30 degrees total. And obviously, well, that's not the carburetor room keep, but none of that matters. It's a big win, big victory. I'm thrilled to death. So, yeah. Now I got to move this to the side because I got other stuff to work on. So, anyway, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it, and y'all take care. Bye.